Have you ever considered the fact that sleeping with hundreds of men is self-harm?
No.
Never crossed your mind?
Harm is something which hurts. Sex is something which pleasures.
Also, self-harm is something you do when you want to clock out of something that you're consciously in. You're not trying to escape anything.
No, people think there is, and I wish I could tell them some sort of crazy story, and then it probably think, okay, this is why she does what she does. It is as simple as I enjoy it, I have fun, and I am happy.
I ain't gonna hold you. Ain't no flag greater than the man who lacks sexual discipline. Because why you want to do it with me and you just met me? And y'all be swearing like, oh, it's not the same for me. We could do that. Y'all can't do that. We could do it on the first date. We could do it with as many women as we want to. And ain't nothing wrong with it. It is different for us. No, it's not different. You're a whore, sir. You out here holding women to a standard that you don't even live on. You act like a little chihuahua. Now, I understand that if you were in high school and you just started exploring that, you would act that way. But as a 30-year-old, 40-year-old man, the older you get, the more like, I'm looking at you funny, because why you ain't got no self-control? As a grown man, how come you don't even know how to be in the same room with women or people of the opposite sex without sexualizing them? I think that's the biggest red flag. There's going to ever be a man who lacks sexual discipline, because why have not you developed how to relax in the presence of a woman?
Hypersexuality is reigning our generation. Now, I know so many people are going to be bitter because for some reason people feel like, don't tell us what to do. We have a right to do whatever we want to do. And well, that's true. Trust me, I am not here to tell anyone what to do. I am just expressing my concerns and my opinions. The level of hypersexuality in our society is overwhelming. Everything is being sexualized. From the music we consume to the clothes to the social media content, almost everything is being sexualized. And I know some of you will be like, well, that doesn't affect me. All I do is consume the music and I go about my day. It doesn't, have any effect on me. But trust me, it actually has an effect on you. Recently, I was scrolling on TikTok and I came across this story of a 23-year-old boy that had raped his girlfriend. And apparently, this wasn't the first time he was doing so. He had actually raped her before. If you ask me, I'll actually blame it on the pornography, because I truly believe this boy has been consuming pornography and watching all this hypersexual content. Most of these pornography sites promote violence during the act, and because you see that these people look like they are enjoying it, you want to try it on your partner, on your girlfriend. Look at these fathers that are molesting their own kids. Look at these old men that are fetishizing the young girls. It all comes down to pornography. It all comes down to all this hypersexual content that they are consuming. Before I forget, there was a lady that came out to proclaim she slept with over 1,000 men in one day, in 24 hours, and the way she was talking about it, I don't know, she expected people to upload her. I think she expected us to glorify the fact that, oh my God, you really did that, like you actually did that.
I'm trying to be the first person to be with 1,000 guys in 24 hours. Now, this isn't an easy task, finding 1,000 people. So, women, if you can lend me your husbands for the day, that would be amazing.
It's actually sad to see the path that our generation is taking. Back in that day, for someone to even send you a sexual picture, a nude picture, like, you would have to beg and beg and beg. These guys would have to do the most just to get a picture. But nowadays it's very much accessible. It's all over the internet. You can get whatever form of sexual issue you want to see. It's everywhere. The OnlyFans, girls doing the most, just to get that bag. And the fact that there are men that are actually paying, men that are actually paying to consume this content, that just shows you how far gone we are. You're making these apps rich, you're making these companies rich by buying all this explicit content, and it is you that is going to face the side effects Whereas for them, they are just getting that bag. You're making them rich and richer. At the end of the day, you're going to feel dirty. You're going to be left drained. You're going to have all these mental issues, all these mental illnesses, because trust me, hypersexuality comes along with mental issues, the depression, the anxiety, the guiltiness. Like, I don't know, for some reason you're going to feel guilty. If you're one person that is always consuming porn, if you're one person that is so hypersexual, at some point in your life you're going to feel dirty. That's why you see that most of the people that suffer with this thing, they are usually very moody, they are very quick to anger, because even them themselves, they know that what they are doing is actually not right. They shouldn't be following that path. Guys, it all has to start with you. You can't break this vice if you don't accept that you actually have a problem and you need change. You need to work upon it. If you're always in defense mode and you're like, sex is my right, don't tell me what to do, I am above 18, you're not going to get out of that pit. You have to admit that you have a problem and you need to work upon it. Learn how to control yourself. You know, you don't have to consume each and every form of content. If you see content that actually triggers you into sexual sin, you can scroll past it, you can block if necessary, exit all these social media groups that are always sending you explicit content and stuff. And I feel like in this era, people make it seem like if you're not that sexual, you know, if you're not having sex, if you're not sleeping around, you're going to be labeled slow. They are going to see you as lame. Even when you tell someone that you're being celibate, you're on your celibate journey, you want to wait until marriage, they are going to look at you like you're crazy. Like, who does that? I mean, you just have to live life a little. It's never that serious. Honestly, it's really sad. And I feel like sex has lost its sacred meaning, because I mean, it's all over the place. Like, you can get it anywhere, anytime. Like, people don't mind hooking up, people don't mind doing the most, showing their bodies. Like, people just don't care anymore. And it's even evident in the entertainment industry. You find that people that sing about sex and their punani and their ass and stuff, those songs gain a lot of attraction. You know, they make lots and lots of views, a lot of attention. These rappers get a lot of money, even on social media. Influencers that get naked, influencers that show their bodies, people that make all this hypersexual content, they are the ones that get most of the views, they are the ones that get most of the attention, they make most of the money. I'm not saying that sex is a bad thing, but when it gets to a point where you're beginning to hurt others, you're beginning to hurt yourself, you're beginning to fantasize too much about all this, you know, weird scenarios, it becomes a problem. I understand that some people may suffer from hypersexuality because of their past trauma. Maybe they were essayed in the past. I honestly send you so much grace, and I want you to know that that trauma is not your fault. Like, it's really not your fault, but you can decide to take back control. Don't let this thing control you. You can decide to work on yourself and not be a slave to your trauma. It all begins with you. Anyways, guys, tell me what you think about this topic. Do you also feel like society has totally lost its morals and everything is being sexualized? Like, let's discuss further, and please keep the comments as respectful as possible. The moment you begin to act a fool in my comments, I am going to block you, I am going to delete you, and I'm going to hide you from my channel. Honestly, I don't want that energy on my channel. Keep that energy away from my channel. Anyways, with that being said, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified each and every time I drop a video. Till next time, I remain Lisa. Peace and love. I love you all. Bye.